So the question would be how to measure the hand and how to measure the life of the hand from obviously just the palm, and what would be the easiest way to do that, because obviously it's tricky business.
Okay, friends, it's time to discuss about the timeline of events and approximate age that those events are taking place. The rule of thumb is to determine where your palm starts and ends. At the bottom of your palm, there are three rings. One of them is solid, two may be solid, may not be solid. So you take the ring which actually shows that that's the bottom of your palm. So you take that point, take it all the way up to the bottom of the second finger, which is, you can see that line there. It's very clear. So you mark that line. On this picture, the line itself will be here on the bottom, and on the top is here, that tiny little line you see. I'm not drawing over so that you can see it clearly. So you measure the hand right from here, this point, and draw a line, and all the way down to the bottom point, and in the exactly at the middle. If it's 10 centimeters, measure it to 5. It's 5 inches, 2.5 inches is your center. So when you measure the center of the palm, you go across and make a mark. This is put down 40 here. This is the 40 years of the hand, in this particular hand. That's the age of 40 here. Now on the palm itself, the palm has two skin, a softer or maybe a different skin inside and different skin outside, and also the color tones. And if you see the heart line actually goes out and finishes right in the middle of it, that's the beginning of your line. And similarly on the age side, you have the beginning of the age starting here, and even sometimes the brain may start here or may slightly later. It depends. So you will have to look at it. So what you do is you actually go and extend your lifeline here. You see, you have this curved line. That's where I mark this hand. So it extends like a couple of years, 2 to 3 years outward, because that's how it goes outside. Maybe 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, something like that. Depends on each different hand. So once you mark that hand, that's the beginning of your life, and that's 40 years of your life. Then you take another middle, that will be 20 years of your life. So 40, 20, and 0. So then you divide it into 10 parts each, and then 10 parts each can go into 5 parts or maybe more than that. It all depends upon you, how you want to do it. So you continue marking the age, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, and in this hand, it's about 90 years that we are looking at. And then you see where, on what fraction any line appears. So if it appears on the 40 years plus 1 fraction, that's 41 years. 40 years plus 2 fractions, that's 42 years. So you have an approximate age. Similarly, you measure your headline and go all the way down here, and then your heart line, and go that way. So if you have any luck line that goes to either to the Jupiter line or Saturn line or your sun line, or maybe a health line, also a luck line, or goes to your Mercury finger, you all use the same fraction here. Let's say if this 10 years was equal to 1 centimeter. So then you go and draw the same 1 centimeter apart here, and then that's your luck line talking to you about when an event or luck event is going to happen to you. So this is the very simple way of measuring hand. Over the time when you learn and you do more hands, you will know, and then you can adjust the hand. let's say an event was happening at the age of 40, and at the 40, so you say, okay, this is the 40 years age, and let's say there was an accident or some divorce or something happening, or wedding happening or something. So you say, okay, you know what, you had an event, or you had a fall, or you had an accident, or you got a promotion at the age of 40. And says, no, it was 42. Then you know that you are like 2 fractions off, and you can adjust accordingly and see where you made a mistake. So you can adjust, and then now you will be more accurate in predictions, predicting the timeline itself. So that's so simple. I used a Pisces hand. It just clearly says Pisces on the top. If a friend is a right hand, and it's Pisces because you can see the sensitivity on the hand, so many lines, and there's the water and the emotion that just shows. Not only Pisces, any water sign will, any person with a lot of water element will be like this, like such as Scorpios, for example, and some Cancerians. Anyway, so this is how you measure a hand. If you have any question, let me know. I'll gladly answer any of your question.